Hmm. And we are live. And we're back after a 2-year hiatus of the X-Cast. New
Mm-hmm.
episodes, new freaking episodes, season 11, episode 1, My Struggle, and it basically picks off where it left off 2 years ago. And I can't believe it's been 2 years since the X-Files came back on. I mean, 2016, that seems like forever ago.
Mm-hmm. It does. And indeed, yes, as you said, it picked up right where it left off. What happened? He's gone mute, and his camera's gone.
I'm back. I had to let my cat out of the room.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and I mean, this episode, I mean, it picks up, I mean, Scully's in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we found out that that really didn't happen. The whole Mulder being sick and the UFO that she's standing over the bridge looking up at. So it seems like it's only visions. It's only in her head.
Mm-hmm.
From this,
But yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, it seems like she's had these. It seems like she's had these visions implanted in her head, but where are they from?
Mm-hmm.
You know that's and I think we're going to get a little bit of a clue as to where they may have come from on further in this episode.
Yeah, we see that it looks like from the summary, it seems like they're premonitions. Basically, she's seeing into the future somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So she's seeing what is happening.
Yeah.
Who knows how long into the future, which is freaking awesome. But we also saw that William is going to play a huge role into this and into the Smoking Man's plan of infecting the human population. And apparently William and Scully and possibly Mulder might have the only way to cure it.
Yes, that's what it seems like. And we find, I mean, it's interesting. We find out some more details about things that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
We find out that Mulder is indeed the son of the cigarette smoking man, and so is this Jeffrey Spender character.
All right, so those are two really big spoilers from the original series. So they announced that way back in the original series. I think it's called Two Fathers, One Son, or Two Sons, One Father. Those episodes, Jeffrey Spender,
yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey Spender is the son of the cigarette smoking man, and so is Mulder.
Yeah.
Which is really huge to the people that hasn't seen the series like you, Henry. That is a really huge spoiler. Along with another, along with another spoiler that way back in, I think, let's see here, 7th season in ENAMI, there's an episode back in season 7. Well, it was just the cigarette smoking man and Scully. And it's a really fantastic episode. I highly recommend it. It was written by William B. Davis. So that's how great it is. The cigarette smoking man wrote the episode. But it was way back in season 7. It was episode 15. And we see the interaction between cigarette smoking man and Scully. And basically what he does is Scully, spoiler alert, Scully in season 7 has cancer. So what the smoking man does is take Scully and shows her that he knows the cure for cancer. And she doesn't tell Mulder about this. So in that episode, we see the smoking man basically drug Scully, like we saw in the flashback in this episode. So we saw the smoking man drug Scully. And apparently that's when the smoking man somehow impregnated her with William. And so now William is the son of the cigarette smoking man.
Yes. So that means, yes, Mulder is not the father.
Yeah, Mulder is not the father.
Yeah.
Murray, you're not the father.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Mulder, Scully, and the CSM go on Maury.
Yeah, that would be great. With Jerry Springer. Murray or Jerry Springer, one of the two. Probably Murray, because that'd be great.
It would be Maury. Yeah, it'd be Maury, because he's the one who always does the you are not the father stuff.
Yeah, the DNA tests.
DNA tests, yeah.
But I was thinking to myself, when this episode was airing, I was like, the smoking man is William's father, isn't he? And I was like, oh my God, seriously, they're going that route? I mean, there's mixed reviews about this from the hardcore fans. And I'm a fan. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love that twist. Did too. I love the twist.
It was, yeah. I mean, there were several twists and turns in this episode, and the fact that Scully is having these visions, Scully's in the hospital, so she eventually checks herself out. Mulder is going after the CSM. He's going to where he is. And CSM has Reyes helping him, Monica Reyes.
So she's helping him, and we saw that last season, but we didn't. We only saw a couple of scenes, like the first and last episodes of that season. So she's helping him. Do you think she's going to turn on him? Because I kind of see her turning.
Well, that's. I mean, because right now she seems committed. Right now, I mean, she doesn't seem to really mind that this guy is going to try and infect all of humanity.
Yeah.
But I mean, she may eventually. There may come a time where she, turns on him. Maybe a face turn. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. I kind of see that, because in the original series, in the earlier seasons, like I think she came in at season 8. I want to say season 8 or 9, and she was actually helping Mulder and Scully and Robert Patrick as Doggett. She was actually helping him, and now seeing her going away from that, it's very interesting, and I'm intrigued to see where this goes.
Yeah. And also we do see Mitch Pileggi returning again as Agent Skinner.
Yeah, we don't know whose side he's going to be on. We don't know whose side he's going to be on.
Yeah, that's true. He's kind of right now. He's not really. Yeah, he's not really showing his hand just yet, referring to Skinner.
Yeah.
I mean, the CSM and Reyes came to see him, and they were telling him about their plan. And he seemed to be pretty horrified by the plan. But at the same time, are they going to force him into, an alliance with the CSM? Are they going to blackmail him? Is something going to happen to where so I mean, it's going to be very interesting. I think maybe he could be a wild card.
Yeah,
he could really be a wild card. Yeah, for sure.
I think so too. Because in the earlier seasons, like season 1, I think throughout probably about season 3, Skinner was against Mulder and Scully. He was the antagonist of the show. And then throughout the series, he transitioned into one of their great allies. And now we're back at is he going to align himself with the smoking man again? Or is he going to be out on his own? Is he going to be out helping Mulder and Scully? I think this season is going to be a great season. I think it's going to be great. There's only 10 episodes. So. There's only 10 episodes this season.
Yeah.
And we found out. Oh, go ahead.
And, Scully is still having these visions, and the visions are so intense that, I mean, she collapses behind Mulder's desk. And then she gets up, she tries to drive. She has a wreck, and she's back in the hospital.
Yeah.
It was Einstein and the male agent find her.
What was his name? God, Miller.
I can't remember his name. Miller, was it Miller?
I think it was.
I remember Einstein. I remembered Einstein.
Yeah, Einstein.
Lauren Ambrose. Yeah. Lauren Ambrose. Yeah, played Einstein. Agent Einstein.
Einstein and Miller. Yeah.
Miller. Yeah, Miller. Yeah, Miller.
Yep.
So they're back in the mix, and so yeah, this is it's getting very interesting now. I mean, and Mulder he goes to the CSM's house. This guy, this
new smoking man.
Yes,
I don't think he was in the older series. I don't think so, because I've never seen him before. I think he might be a new character.
Familiar, yeah, he was. But apparently, he and his associates are. They are aware
to counteract the original Smoking Man's plan.
Yes, they are apparently aware of what's going on. They know what the CSM is planning. They know what the Smoking Man is planning. So, by the way, William B. Davis' birthday is coming up too this month.
Oh, whose birthday?
He'll be 80. William B. Davis.
Oh, nice, awesome! Happy birthday!
Yeah, yeah.
Now, go ahead.
He's very much. I've done research on him. He's part of a skeptical society or something like that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. He's a skeptic.
He's a skeptic. Yes.
Now, I did see some of the teaser, but I didn't really listen to the Smoking Man's narration. I saw that they showed a Trump photo. So apparently the Smoking Man had something to do with Trump being elected. Is that what they were saying?
That's what it seems like. And of course, we saw that he had something to do with the assassination of JFK, and apparently he has been manipulating events, like political events and things of that nature.
Yeah, we saw a couple of flashbacks to his younger days, and where they faked the moon landing. I thought, oh my god, that was so great.
Oh yeah, that too.
That was great.
The fake the moon landing. And then they showed, I think they showed the flashback, or they showed the flashback. I think it was a young Mulder watching the moon landing.
It might have been.
And the CSM was standing in the living room. That would have been cool if that was Mulder. That may have been a young Mulder.
I don't know, because now they're trying to delve into the backstory of the Smoking Man again, which I think is great. I love to see more of William B. Davis. He's just great on the role.
He is, because the episode Memoirs of a Cigarette Smoking Man. Amazing episode.
Yeah. We found out his entire name. His name is Carl Gerhard Busch, CGB.
Yeah, Carl Gerhard. Yeah.
Now it could be CGB. A lie. It could be a lie. It could be one of the false alias again. That's what I love about the Cigarette Smoking Man. You don't know if he's lying or telling the truth.
Yes, that's true. Because he mentioned, yes, I've had several aliases over the years. That's something that he mentioned. So
Carl Gerhard Busch might be one of those aliases.
Yes, it could be. But I mean, he seems to be this. I mean, he's a very megalomaniacal character for sure. He's just. It's not that he wants to take over the world. He just wants to, make it almost in a different image.
Basically, what he wants to do is burn down everything that he's done and start from scratch.
Yes. Yes, that's what it seems like. I mean, golly, how many lives has he ruined? How many things has he done?
Mm-hmm.
You know, to how many people has he essentially destroyed? Not just not just by killing them, but through his manipulations.
Mm-hmm.
He's destroyed them mentally. He's destroyed them spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently he has been very much a catalyst for all these different events, like they showed at the beginning.
Yeah, since like the '60s. If they touched on those events and musings of a cigarette smoking man, with him assassinating JFK, him assassinating Martin Luther King,
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing in the '80s about Gorbachev and him. It's a really great episode. We even did a X-cast on that episode as well. But I
Musings. I
highly
said
recommend it.
memoirs. I meant to say musings.
Musings.
I said memoirs. Yeah, that was it. That was an excellent episode.
Yeah, excellent episode. And then Amari or Amy, AMI, is another really great one. I'm trying to see.
But I mean, yeah, but let's see what else happened. I mean, Mulder is basically he realizes that this new guy is not really a threat to him per se.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like the new. I'm going to call him the new Smoking Man because I don't think we hear a name or they set a name for him.
They did.
So the new Smoking Man, what he wants to do is basically destroy the Smoking Man's plans and do his own plans to take over the world, I guess. And he wants Mulder to help with that.
Yeah, and I don't think Mulder is going to help. Going to help out with something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Or maybe just help him to get rid of the Smoking Man and then try to take him out as well. Take them both out.
That's what I'm thinking.
But this is
because I mean, it seems like you have all these individuals that have their own agendas. But we have this new guy. We got the CSM. Mm-hmm. We got Skinner. Here's the thing. Right now, we're unsure on what Skinner's going to do. We're unsure of his agenda at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't seem very happy to see the CSM. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
And he points the gun. He points the gun at Reyes.
Yeah. And then that was just. I hope we see. I'm not a big fan of Doggett back then, but I really like to have Robert Patrick come back for at least an episode or two.
Robert Patrick, yes, he was Doggett.
Have him come back and do a small cameo or something.
Yeah, that would be cool. So I mean, this is obviously just the beginning of the 11th season, and it's a great way to start it off.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great way to start it off, and
so this is laying the groundwork of what's going to happen to William, and where's William at in all this. And I'm wondering if William is experiencing the same visions that Scully is having.
It seems like Scully can kind of communicate telepathically with William as well.
Yeah, so I wonder if she's going to communicate with William telepathically, like you said, and I wonder if William can communicate with her telepathically.
Because it seems like if she can see things through his eyes, then he can see things through her eyes as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh man! And then, so what is because a lot of people hated that the Smoking Man might be William's father, and some people are saying the Smoking Man is lying, that he's not actually William's father. He's just saying that. I would love for that to be true if that was his father. Because I
It
think
would
there was
it would add a great twist. It would add a great twist to it if it was true.
absolutely. And I wonder how or what the Smoking Man did to Scully to get her impregnated. I wonder if he used his sperm or if he had like some kind of alien DNA to impregnate her, or because there was an interview with Chris Carter and he said he did not rape her and that the Smoking Man is actually William's father. So he's confirmed that. He's backing that up. He's backing this whole episode up.
Well, it's gonna. Well, I mean, the Smoking Man. I mean, he showed that he does have alien DNA in him. Because if you remember, he pulled his face off. Basically, he had the alien face underneath.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was from the burn that he had.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he might be part alien. That'd be great. That'd be
he might be.
That'd be a great twist.
He may be.
Back in the original series, I guess you can call it. He had some kind of surgical procedure done on him to give him alien blood or some type of alien DNA in him, so he could be like immune from the black oil. And hardcore fans of the X-Files knows the whole black oil, I guess, story arc, I guess you can call it. And so maybe he used some of his DNA to impregnate Scully, but did he? Was it his sperm, or what? Was it blood, or did he have did he shoot an alien, and got his DNA? Or we don't know what the heck's going on.
Yeah, I agree. And I read a few posts on Facebook, people saying, they need to retire the X-Files. It's just not the same as it was. No, I disagree. I mean, yeah, the actors are older and everything, but still, I mean, it's good storyline.
I mean, it's Mulder and Scully. It's not like they're bringing two new people, even though they have two new people in there, but it's not like they're using those two new people and replacing Mulder and Scully. It's still Mulder and Scully.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to each their own. I mean, if people,
I think people is just so picky.
Yeah.
Just sit back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only the first episode. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I thought this was a tremendous way to start off the new season. Mm-hmm. Now we find out, no, Scully did not see a UFO.
Mm-hmm.
Although that would have been interesting if she had.
Mm-hmm. Well, it says in the Wikipedia page that she's seen visions that's from the future.
Right, yeah.
So it hasn't happened yet.
Right.
So what she's doing is trying to stop it from happening.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your predictions that's going on through here? Because we know we got to see what the heck happened to William. There has to be, because we've been questioning that since 2 years ago. Where's William in all this? Where's William at?
Yes, and yeah, as far as predictions, gosh, I mean, will Skinner join up with the CSM, or will he decide to rebel? I mean, is he indebted to the CSM for anything? I mean, is there any kind of if he doesn't owe the CSM anything, then he should just be like, screw it.
Well, I think there was like an episode in the older episodes that he does do something for the Smoking Man, so maybe he has to, help him out now.
I mean, it's not like the CSM is his boss or anything like that. So,
Well, he kind of is.
Oh, okay.
He kind of is. I mean, if you think about it, you've seen the first season, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the entire first season.
Yeah.
All right, so in that first season, we see the smoking man, and I mean, he's sort of like a boss because he's hanging around in Skinner's office throughout the first season.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sort of like a boss to him.
Yeah. But I mean, will Skinner decide to betray humanity? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough question. I mean, what would you do? Would you betray humanity and what?
I would
Would you
not.
work? Would you work with the smoking man?
No, I wouldn't. That's just me, though. But still, the way William B. Davis plays him, just the great character.
Yeah.
He is a great,
Mm-hmm.
you really he's kind of a villain, but he's also kind of an anti-hero.
Yeah. He's doing what he thinks is right for the world.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he believes. I mean, he you could say he's kind of fanatical as far as the way he believes that he is helping humanity, even if it's a very, very twisted way.
Yeah.
What is Reyes's role going to be? Is she going to turn on him? What will happen with William? Will they find William? Will he, join up with his father? What will happen with that?
What if now? Maybe this might be maybe. What if that new smoking man is William?
Oh, that's an interesting twist.
Because now I don't know what age, or maybe because he's got that alien DNA in him, it ages him up older than he should be. Because William is supposed to be. William was. Let me see when was William born. I guess you can say. Let me look that up.
Now that's interesting. That would be a very interesting twist, wouldn't it?
It would. Crap.
What I thought was interesting was I think Mulder. Who killed that one guy? The guy that was with the new smoking man, the guy who followed Mulder.
I don't know who killed him. Did he get killed? Oh, I think Mulder killed him because he was going into the hospital and he like he was trying to suffocate Scully. And epic
That's
scene,
right.
by the way, epic scene. Love the scene. Mulder takes the freaking scalpel and slices his throat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And that reminded me of so much of Breaking Bad when Gus did that to Victor with the box cutter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was pretty awesome.
Okay, so William was born in 2001. So he should be a teenager, so that make him 15 or 16. But maybe that alien DNA, because we know for sure that William has alien DNA in him. I think it's probably pretty much a given. So maybe that alien DNA, advanced aged him, and he's that new smoking man, and it's going to be like father versus son.
That would be, like I say, that would be another great twist. I mean. And it wouldn't be surprising to see the X-Files do something like that either.
Yeah. Because we don't know how that alien DNA works. And especially if they were born with it. So we don't know if it ages advance or what. But I'm sticking to that theory. I'm sticking to that. That's my prediction. My prediction is the new guy is William. and he's going to fight his dad. And he wants to get rid of his dad so he can take over the world or something.
Yeah, because we really haven't seen William in present day, have we?
No, we have not. We don't know. Because see, what happened was back in the original series was that Scully and Mulder gave William up for adoption, and he was never seen or heard of again.
Mm-hmm.
Until season 10, 2 years ago. And we haven't seen him in season 10. We didn't see him in season 10. We heard about him. And then now season 11's rolling around. So I'm pretty sure we're probably going to see him this season. I mean,
I think we are going to see William this season. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see. I don't think they're not going to show William this season. I mean, they have to.
I think they do. I think they do have to show him for sure. Yeah, because I mean, like I say, it would be a great twist to have him be the older guy, the newest CSM.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to punt that theory in the X-Files groups and see what they think. Probably going to be like, no, it better not happen. They'll get so pissed off.
Oh yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with this episode. I thought it was a pretty good episode because it's laying the groundwork of where is Skinner going to go. The Smoking Man, he's had his own agenda. The new guy has his own agenda. Where's William in all of this? And, it's laying the groundwork. And hopefully next week. Now, I don't think next week is probably going to be another mythology episode. I think it's probably going to be a monster of the week, which I'm actually kind of glad to see. Hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah, of course, my favorite monster of the week episode from season 10 was Mulder and Scully meet the were monster. Love that one.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, that was a good one. I mean, it was just
even though it wasn't written by Vince Gilligan, it had the feel of a Vince Gilligan type episode.
It does. And plus, I mean, it did a tremendous amount of fan service in episode too. With
yes, they did.
X-Files theme as the ringtone.
Yeah, I love
him and his Speedo.
Oh yeah. I mean, and the guy dressed up like Kolchak the Night Stalker.
Yeah,
I mean, had the same seersucker suit, the pork pie hat, and everything.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, just
go ahead.
I think that was one of my favorite episodes. Now I'm wondering, are they going to bring back Joel McHale's character?
Yeah, I'm wondering
that too.
Commentator. I'm wondering that too because we didn't see him in this episode.
No, we didn't.
Because he played
he's very role.
Much. Yeah, he was very much role.
He was very much a Bill O'Reilly / Glenn Beck type.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. And he played a very important role, too.
He did.
Last season. So I cannot... They cannot not just bring him back.
Yeah, I mean, that would be good continuity to bring his character back, for sure. Mm-hmm. So you were going to say we covered? I think we covered this episode pretty well.
Yeah. And so next week's episode is called "This" and it's written by Glenn Morgan. And spoiler alert, they has on here on the Wikipedia page, the fan Wikipedia page, that Langley is back, one of the lone gunmen. We saw that. We saw that in the teaser too. He was on a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw him in the teaser, and we don't know which episode he's going to be on. So apparently, he might be on this episode.
Oh, interesting.
The synopsis is called "An old friend reaches out to Mulder and Scully in a seemingly impossible way, revealing a chilling secret." The promo synopsis says, "Evidence of a parallel universe is revealed to Mulder and Scully as they investigate a case that involves people seeing double of themselves." That sounds freaking awesome. That sounds so freaking awesome.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So we get to see 2 Mulders and 2 Scullys.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be great. That is gonna be so freaking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So that's how they can get away with the Lone Gunman being back. To say, oh, they're in a parallel universe where they're alive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be great. That is going to be awesome. I don't know how you can do a prediction of what's going to be predicted in this episode.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because the Lone Gunmen, they're supposed to be dead, aren't they? Yeah, they're supposed to be dead, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man! So yeah, the X-Files is back for 10 episodes. 10 freaking episodes. Mm-hmm. Now that is probably going to run into Webcasting Dead. So what we'll do is that we'll stick to Saturdays up until Webcasting Dead comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Ship on Thursdays. You okay with that?
Oh, that's
Thursday
fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Thursday nights at 8.
We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just So as soon as Walking Dead comes back, so Walking Dead comes back on February 25th.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Webcasting Dead on the 3rd. So beginning on March 1st. March 1st. We'll do the shows on Thursdays.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then Better Call Saul is coming back this summer. This summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are doing a 10-year anniversary marathon of the Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Promos for Better Call Saul season 4. And it's coming back this summer.
Oh, okay.
So I'd say probably around June, because that was last year when Better Call Saul came back.
No, it was April actually last year when it came back.
So maybe. So they might bring it back April, May, or June.
Yeah.
3 options for them.
If they said summer, then it would probably be June when it comes back. Well, yeah, they'll give us something to watch in the summer because you know how summer usually is a kind of a dead time to watch TV.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I cannot wait for season 4.
Oh man, yeah.
I can't believe they've had 3 seasons already.
Oh, I know. It really
started a few years ago.
2015, yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about
Jonathan Banks. Speaking of Better Call Saul, there's a new movie being released this Friday, The Commuter.
Yeah, Jonathan Banks is in there.
And Jonathan Banks is in it, yes. And also there's a new movie about The Post.
Yeah, and Bob Odenkirk. Bob Odenkirk is in that one.
Yes.
Also with Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan of Meryl, but Tom Hanks, I like it. But Tom Hanks and Bob Odenkirk together, 2 of the funniest guys. They are really funny.
Yes.
I mean, I have that's a must watch. And then Jonathan Banks.
Yeah, it's interesting. In that new movie with Liam Neeson, Jonathan Banks' character is named Walt.
That is great. That is great. But Jonathan Banks and Liam Neeson together, 2 of the baddest people. Oh man.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
But Better Call Saul season 4. Let's talk about that a little bit because that's coming back around the corner. And I got a feeling this is going to be heavily Breaking Bad related. Because I mean they're there. They're almost there. The 2 worlds is going to collide. And season 4 it's going to collide in season 4.
I'm wondering, are we going to see Chuck in flashback? We got to see Chuck in at least some flashbacks. At least.
We have to. We got to see some in the flashbacks. I mean,
because Michael McKean, he's just so good.
Yeah,
he was just so good as Chuck. I mean, we got to see him in some flashbacks, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, I think we'll see him in flashbacks. I do. Because that's the only way they
excellent.
can get around it. Yeah, he is. Let's see here. So season 4, I mean, they introduced Gus. So and then Lydia was in season 3. So I don't know if she's going to be back in season 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's entirely. Yeah, I think we're going to see her probably a few times in season 4.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's going to be. I think that's going to be a tremendous. I think season 4 is going to be pretty great. I mean, season 3, of course, was off the chain.
I thought season 3 was really strong, and hopefully they can be strong going forward in season 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to see some more Breaking Bad cameos. I don't think Walt yet. I don't think we're going to see Walt yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think now's the time for Walt. But maybe we might see Jesse. We might see maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking, yeah, we might see Jesse. Yeah,
we might be seeing Hank. We might be seeing Gomi. But I don't think we'll see Walt just quite yet. I think they might save that. You know, maybe they might save it for the season 4 finale. I think that'd be great.
Yep, it would.
I think it'd be great to end season 4 right where season 2 Better Call Saul opens. Like with having Walt come in and saying, "Hey, I got a guy. My nephew Brandon Mayhew is arrested. I need your help." You know, have Walt come in and just fade to black with the Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould. I think that'd be a great ending for season 4 finale. We need to create our own show. I think we have some freaking good ideas.
I was going to mention something. I mean, well, you know, and maybe we'll see. We might see maybe. You know, will we see any cameos from some of the more minor Breaking Bad characters also?
Yeah, I hope we do. Yeah, I hope we will.
Like some of the more, you know, obscure, you might say.
We have to see
characters.
We got to see Skank and Spooge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because because Saul mentioned that he's a former client, so they've got to bring them back.
Maybe was it what was Jesse's friends' names?
Skinny Pete and Badger.
Skinny Pete and Badger, yeah,
and Combo. We got to see some Combo.
Combo, yes, Combo, Skinny Pete and Badger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if we saw Crazy 8 in a few episodes. I wonder if
we did.
I wonder if you would want to see Emilio.
Yeah, Crazy 8 Emilio. Yeah, I just thought about that. Because we've seen Crazy 8 already.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering if we're going to see Tuco again at some point.
I hope we do.
And
I hope there's like
maybe Go
ahead.
Like bring Jesus Jr. back, Gonzo and
Nodos,
yeah.
I hope we get to see a confrontation between Tuco and Gus. We have not seen that yet, and I hope we get to see that. I mean, we have to see that.
Would be good.
We got to see Gus and Tuco at least once together, because Hector, they left off Hector having the heart attack. So is he wheelchair bound in season 4?
Yep. Oh yeah. You know, but I'm wondering if that's the thing that causes the stroke. I mean, or causes him to be mute and just be kind of a drooling vegetable, basically. I mean, that's what Hector was in Breaking Bad.
I got a theory. So, back when the cousins were killed, and you saw Mike taking the needle. Well, we didn't see Mike take the needle and inject cousin and to kill him. We just saw him put the needle in the needle box. So we assume, we suspect, we know that he did that. What if Hector was in the hospital? Mike goes to the hospital and injects him with something to make him mute and disabled.
I just thought about that. Yeah.
That'd be a great callback.
It would be, yeah.
Or at least a great foreshadowing of events of what happened with the cousins.
Oh, yeah. And we did see the cousins briefly in season 2.
Yeah, and we did see them in season 3, I think.
I don't remember if we saw them in season 3. I don't think we did. We saw Hector, but we didn't see the cousins.
They went at the Los Points Hermanos when Hector showed up.
I think so. Were they? I believe so.
Were they? I can't remember.
And of course, we saw. Well, we've already seen Victor and Tyrus in season 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's season 4 BCS. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us tonight on the XCast.
Yeah.
And we hit the most important parts of the episode. Just to do a recap again, we have to see William at some point. They cannot show William. They cannot just leave us hanging on William.
Yeah, I agree. We definitely have to see what he looks like now.
Mm-hmm. But recap my theory: the new guy, the new smoking man. My theory is that he's William. That's my theory.
It could be correct. You never know.
That's my theory, and I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna post that theory on the Facebook group, and I'll let you guys know next week of some of the backlash that I get.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so that's gonna do it for us this week. Tune in next week for another XCast, and it's going to be season 11, episode 2. This, directed by Glenn Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, and also, we will be back for the Webcasting Dead on March 3rd. At 8.
Yep.
And it's going to be brutal because we know that Carl is got bit, and they're in the process of killing him off, which is shocking but interesting.
Yep.
All right. So on that note, we will see you here next week for episode 2. Season 11, episode 2. This, and you know what? We've done this in the past. We might look at some UFO videos. We may look at some UFO videos and see if they're real or not real.
Cool.
Bring that back. So, all right. So on that note, good night, everybody. We'll see you here next week.